Hello and welcome. I finally got my hands on the new Batwing. So this is set number 76265. Now this is the Batwing Batman versus the Joker. So it's slightly different to the set that is directly behind me just in here. So we have got the bigger version up behind the car itself. So what we're going to do as per normal, we're going to get the box ripped open. I've already cheated because it's already built, so that is already ripped open. And then as normal, have a look at the box artwork. We'll take a look at the inside. So there's plenty of bags and things to go through with regards to spare pieces. The instruction booklet as well, which is this thing just here. And the sticker sheet, which is that little tiny thing just there. But first thing first, what we'll do, we'll take a look at the amazing box artwork. Right, time to get tucked in. As normal, start at the top left-hand corner. As you can see, it's a Lego set 8 plus 76265. Batwing, Batman versus the Joker. Is a cool looking thing, and the box is actually surprisingly girthy as well. It's got some good thickness to it. You can see you've got the 1-for-1 likeness of the Batman at the top. Then on the side, if you're looking for it, it is that. And then on this side, it's just plain back with the nice logo on the side. So we have got some nice little bits and pieces that we're going to be having a look at. Now, this is a different Batman and a different bat symbol to what actually comes with the new Shadow box, because it is based on a completely different film. So this is based on the 89, whereas the other one and the other set is actually based on 1992, even though we've gathered it is a little bit of a hybrid. But you can see at the bottom you've got the Batman versus the Joker, so have a good look at those minifigures because they are quite smart. And the other thing is the logo's different on the chest because of how the actual wings are on the bat. So each film has a slightly different theme. Up and around on to the back, you can see you have the shape of the classic one. Now, is that correct or not? That is the discussion that we're having, because on the larger version, the UCS version, it is a slightly different shape, but it is a good size scale, and I think it will look quite nice on the wall, or having it going over, for example, the modular police station. I think that's where I'm going to end up putting mine. So when that room gets redone, that will be where it might go. But they have actually got it pictured up here on the brickwork, but I don't know how well that will hold in a room like this. Moving on to the instruction booklet, you can see at the top here we have got nice and simple. So there are 4 bag numbers. Each bag, like I said, had an inner bag as well, so that's all nice and simple. It went together really quickly because bag 2 is one wing, bag 3 is another wing, as I put the camera in the wrong place, and then bag 4 is just the main sort of shaft itself. Then you just start off with the Batman, as well as Smudge is doing his thing just over there. Now, coming round and through to the rest of the instruction booklet, there's nothing else in it, to be honest. There's no other sets, there's nothing like that. It is literally just comes to completion. They're not advertising any of the sets, but it's 137 steps, and it finishes on page 99. Now, the last thing that we'll have a look at before I get the camera steady are these bits just here. So these are the spare pieces and the sticker sheet. So that's a good look at all the spare pieces I had. I am a bit concerned that I have got a few spare of these, but I went back through the instruction booklet and I have no idea why. And obviously you've got some nice translucent pieces as well. Moving on to this side, there are only 3 stickers within the sticker sheet, and all 3 of them actually go inside the cockpit. So they're nice and easy, and to be fair, if you do mess up, you're not really going to see it anyway, because like I said, it's on the inside, and when the minifigure's in there, it covers most of them anyway. So as we're about to take another look at the model itself, and then we will actually then have a look at some of the minifigures. Right, now Smudge has moved out of the way. Moving on to the set itself, it's probably covered in hairs, but it is what it is. So that is the front that I was talking about. Is this bit correct? Does this work nice? I think it's a really nice looking set. Now, it's flat, so it's quite difficult actually to show this off, because normally I put the camera on a stand. I've just got it resting on the table, so we'll hope for the best. So we'll do a full sort of 360 pan round. So the wings on this are really nice. It's a really good proportion. They have got moving pieces, so you've got this bit, for example, where it does ping up and pop back down again, and you've got the bits on the back that come all the way in and all the way back out again. So they're all nice and simple. And again, you've got this other grey piece just on here. Now, there are 1 or 2 little bits and pieces where you have got the ability to fire bits and pieces if you want to, which are on here. I have not got them loaded, so you can see on the artwork just there, you have got the shooters. For clear reasons of the cats, I never put those in, but that is what this bit is here on that side, and what that bit is there on that side. Now, moving on to the bit in the middle, that bit was nice because it wasn't scratched, so that's nice and simple. And if I can, nope, so we'll go up and over, you can see just the detail that is on the inside of that. So I get that into the light a little bit better. You can see just, you've got the 3 stickers, so you've got one either side of the minifigure. The minifigure sits in there nicely actually, and then you have got the 4 studs there just for Batman himself to sit down, and you've got these nice little sort of detail with the grey dotted all over the place as well. Now if I pan up and through like that, that will give you an understanding of what that would look like on your wall, or if you put it anywhere else. I think it is a good size, and obviously you can create a nice shadow as well. So there's lots going for this set. I think it's in really good proportion, and it's not that expensive in comparison either, really. So we now move on to the underside. That is what you have to work with, up and round. So you've got sort of like a Technic chassis on the inside, so you can see you've got those little bits and pieces here. It all clips and connects together really, really simply, and I've got absolutely no worry of throwing this one around. It's not going to come undone. That is just the wing, and obviously you've got it on the other side. But if you are clever enough and you can get it in on the screws, you will be able just to rest it up on either side of those. They are big enough just there. It's not really what it's designed for, because obviously it's a Technic element, but it will do the trick. Now you can see again, you've got these grey pieces where it keeps it all clipped together to stop it from pinging apart, because that is my pet hate with some of these larger ships. I can't seem to get them together and they all seem to ping to pieces. Now these two bits just there and there, I'm not too sure if they are supposed to be some more of them dotted around, and that's why I've got some spare bits, but I couldn't see it in the instruction booklet. Then you can see again, that is the shape of it. So if I come up over into the top, you can, if you want to, have it casting shadows and doing whatever it is you want it to do. I think it's going to look really, really smart, but again, you can have it that way if you wanted to, or you can have it up on the wall and doing it basically whatever you want to do. But it is, again, keep saying it, it's nice that it is very, very sturdy. Can I rest it on the box, or is that going to end in tears? That is... got it. That is what that's going to look like against the box. So that's not too bad with regards to the size. And I was saying about the price, when this goes into a sale as well, for the minifigures that you get, I think it's just worth it for the minifigures and having a really, really nice display piece. And if you can get yourself some sort of clear bits and pieces to stand it on inside the modular buildings, you'll be absolutely laughing. Now Batman comes with a cape, and I think he scales really well with this as well. So if we get this bit open just here, and then we bring the camera back down again, the reason why Batman comes with this style of cape is so we can actually get in, sit down and do what it is that you need to do. Obviously you can fold the cape in behind him and do whatever you want. You can get some nice photos of him like that, whereas it's got the stiff one, it won't work well at all. Now with regards to what he's holding, it does come with the two batarangs. One has literally just pinged off, so he was holding two. One's just fallen on my lap. There's the second one. So both of those are included within this set. Now you can get some nice photos, you can do whatever it is that you want to do, and he has just got the normal cowl. I think he's got a dual print, so he's got his normal face and he's got his more grumpy face on the back. So you've got both those. Now with regards to the detail on the back, you've got his belt and you've got the nice silver bits and pieces. No print on the legs though, and he's just got plain black legs on the front as well. But the belt on this actually does have quite a bit of nice colour and detail. So hopefully again this is coming through cleanly enough. You can see there is a little bit of red and orange mixed in with the gold, I think, unless that is just a slightly different shade of gold on the middle. But you've got lots of different bits and pieces and lots of sort of layers to that element of the actual buckle itself. Then you've got obviously his torso, and then you've got the bat symbol. So again, this symbol is different to the one that comes with the bat cave, but it is the same symbol as what comes with the actual car. Now the big difference between that comes with the car, I do believe, and this set is this minifigure just here. I think there or thereabouts the torso is pretty much the same. Now the UCS version of this comes with a Joker, but it is a completely different suit. But this does not come with a hairpiece, it only comes with this hat, so it's nice detail on the hat, and he has got a really, really nice print on his face, I think. So you can see you've got the bright green, and you've got the grey, then you've got all the makeup around the teeth, and yes, the teeth are yellow compared to the sort of very, very white head that he's got. Moving on down to the front, you can see you've got all of the really, really nice vibrant colours. So you've got the orange mixed in with the teal, slightly a bit yellow, I think, and then you've got the sort of round on the suit, you've got the black. You can see the lighter purple gloves as well, and then you've got the sort of the yellow bit underneath his waistcoat, which again has really, really nice detail. Now spinning around to the back, he's got a nice little bit of pinstriping on the back of his top, but he does only have the one facial expression. So I'm not 100% sure if the car has a slightly different facial expression, but I know obviously it does come with the green hat. But putting both of these side by side, I think they look really nice. I think both minifigures are really, really good. Again, I think the print on this one is basically there or thereabouts exactly the same. Don't forget, this set is actually quite a lot cheaper than the car, and it is quite a large scale. So I would imagine when it hits all the sales and things, you'll be able to take £8 off or whatever like that. But I think it's 33 or £32 on the Lego website currently, so it's not too bad. It's a good, enjoyable build as well, and obviously it's, if you want to do anything with the box and you want to get some nice photos or do anything with a nice backdrop, you can do. And again, the box is quite a big one as well, so it's quite surprised when I saw that on the shelf. But these two side by side, just for some photos and things, I think will work really nice, because the purple, I think, looks fantastic on the Joker this time around. I think they've got the shade pretty much spot on, as you've got the light lilac-y type colour hands as well. And again, very, very similar with regards to the back of these, for like they are for most of the Batman outfit, I do believe, but I'm not too sure if it's double striped up at the back or normally they're just the single stripes. So you guys are going to have to have a look at your own Batman in your own collection and then let us know in the comments below. With regards to scale, I'm struggling a little bit because I'm not in the Lego room currently, because that has all been repaired. Now, that is the latest build that I did from the last video, which is actually the Avengers Endgame Final Battle. That is a fully sized vehicle, so you can see what the stud width of that one is, and if you really want to count all the studs, you can count the length of that. Now those, again, side by side, I think work absolutely fine, because this is a big scaled van. That hopefully puts it into a bit more perspective just how nicely sized this thing is. And like I said, keep your eyes peeled for where I am going to put this in the next couple of weeks with regards to where it's going to end up in the Lego room and sort of in our new superhero section that we've got. But again, if we put that minifigure back in the front and we put the Joker there as well, you can just see what the Joker's like next to the van and next to the Batwing itself. But that is it, I am done. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Comments below what you think of this set. Have you got it? Will you be adding it to your collection? Are there any other DC sets that you're hoping for in the near future? And if you are going to get this set, how are you going to display yours? But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.